bang on time. There we go. Hello.
Oh my god, we're back.
We're back. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. Merry New Year. We're back. We are back.
I know some of you have missed us.
Yeah, of course they've missed us.
Some.
Some of them have anyway. Right, who's in and what they're saying? Mike Gardiners here. Hello, Mike
You
Gardiner.
can't see my first comment on there.
What's your first comment then?
Can't even see it on there now. That's rude.
Did you say something rude?
No.
Right. Simon's here. Hello, Simon. More about you later. Hello, Sam. Hello, Keith. Hello, Lee. Hello, Jem. That's it for the moment, I think.
And Mum.
It looks like. Hello, Tracy. Meaty's here. Hello, Meaty. Alright, what are we going on about? Are we enjoying lockdown 12 or what another we're on now? Somebody told me the other day it was January. I don't believe them.
I think that was me yesterday.
No, it was somebody on Instagram and I commented. Nigel Peake is here. Hello, Nigel.
Where are you?
I don't know. I've not seen anything from her yet.
She liked your post,
Oh, I gotta get away. It's a good beer. That's going to disappear quick. Yeah, hello everybody. We're back. And we're doing it all for Forest Pulse tonight, aren't we? Our lovely friends at Forest Pulse. Rachel's here with Nigel and Mandy. So hello Mandy, hello Colin. Hello Rach. Hello. Who's there?
Andy.
Oh, well, I've said hello to him. Hello, Andy. Me too, haven't stopped. There's just been mildly less rain outside the window. Is that because you're doing it from home rather than in Wales? Mandy is with me and them. Ah, cool. Yeah, it's quiz night again. Feels like ages since we did. In fact, it is ages. It's a month since we did one. Hello, Colin. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's been weird not doing them.
It's weird the first week. I got used to it after that.
Well, the first week was Christmas Day. It wasn't that weird then. It was New Year's Day.
Then it was last week.
And it was last week, yeah. It's all gone so quick. Colin is awesome, to be fair. Most Collins tend to be. Colin Spring was awesome. In his own way. Coily Spring. Yeah, we're back. We'll talk more about what we've got coming up tonight
Later.
in a little bit later.
13 people watching.
And we'll talk a little bit more about the wonderful Forest Pulse a little bit later as well. But we are raising money for Forest Pulse tonight. I think everybody that's in has already donated. But whether you are on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube, you should be able to see a post that is linked, is pinned to the top or the bottom.
On the top for me.
On the top for you.
Yeah.
If you click that link, it will take you to a Facebook post that has the donate button on it.
Hello, Sam.
I've said hello to Sam already.
I missed.
Okay.
Sam just said no on there. Top for us. Facebook. Bottom.
Let's have a look. It's top on
YouTube.
and
Bottom on Facebook.
bottom on Facebook.
What I just
Yeah.
said.
There's a link there. It takes you to a Facebook post that was made on our page that has the donate button on it. Please donate. This time last year we did one of these quizzes. We did it in the village hall. In fact, that photo you just saw was taken this time last year at the village hall.
Yeah.
We raised over £450 that night.
We want to beat it.
We'd really like to beat it. I don't expect to beat it tonight. We haven't got a raffle for starters.
No.
But we need to get as close as we can because, you know, it's important. Forest Pulse, being a small charity, have suffered a lot in the last year with getting their funds through. So what we raise tonight helps. It's almost time for a drinks check as well, actually, isn't it? Before everybody descends on us. So I'm drinking one of my favourite Belgian lagers, Duvel, which is strong, a bit punchy. And you?
I've got a glass of Brothers Toffee and Apple cider.
Yeah.
That I opened yesterday, topped up with lemonade, which isn't horrible. Hello,
'Cause-
Rich and Deb and John.
Rich and Jeb.
It's because I read John at the same time.
Hello, Rich, Deb and John. Tracy, you didn't say hello to John. Say hello to John as well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Why were you drinking yesterday, House?
Felt like it.
That's not
bored
exactly
college.
true, is it?
Rough week
The reason that. Why else were you drinking yesterday, House?
because I turned 17.
My little baby's 17 and that's scary as hell. Simon's on the Malbec. What's everybody else on? What are we drinking? We've got good things in front of us tonight to drink. It is the new year. Stuff dry January. It's we're in lockdown. Doesn't count. Lockdown drinking doesn't happen. Doesn't.
Like lockdown white.
Yeah. Don't talk about that at the moment. Going on diet next week. So yeah. So much to tell you about for this quiz tonight. But I'm going to wait till 8 o'clock and try and smash it all in 10 minutes. Because I think most people will turn up after 8 o'clock or about 8 o'clock. Because that's what time it's advertised for. You ping your messages out. John is our son.
Hello, Rich and Dibs. I'm really struggling with
Rich
that.
and Dibs.
Rich and Dibs tonight.
Wow.
It was Rich and Jebs just now.
Not Janet and John.
No, not Janet and John. Oh, did you see that? Anybody who watches The Repair Shop? Love The Repair Shop. We do love The Repair
We
Shop.
love the repair shop.
We do love the Tracy and I love The Repair Shop. Holly's indifferent. But they have Janet and John on, and anybody of a certain age will know that we grew up learning to read with Janet and John books. They're all biographies. Didn't realise that. They actually had Janet and John on.
We're actually on the
They
telly.
were a couple and everything. It was mad. As you can see, waffling already.
Hazel and John.
Hazel and John! Way! Hello, Hazel and John.
I did just see that John was online, so.
Johnny boy. Yeah. So we've got 2 Johns, Jons tonight as well. The newlyweds. Oh, bless them. What better thing to do for a honeymoon? It must be the extended honeymoon by now, but the best thing to do for a honeymoon.
Lockdown
Have a
honeymoon.
quiz.
Oh, darn. We don't want more lockdown, babies. Got enough there.
But yeah. So it's 5-2 nearly, isn't it? Should we start talking about what we're doing tonight?
Hold on. Miss Burns is at her brother's and he won't let her take over the TV. I told her to tell him it's for charity.
Yeah.
Charity.
It's rude. Everyone should donate 13 dinar. That'll do it.
He's on one already.
Prefer Wogan's Janet and John.
Wogan's Janet and John? Yeah, I suspect that's a people who used to listen to Terry Wogan in the morning kind of in joke. Didn't do that. Couldn't stand him. Actually, I just couldn't stand the music he played at the time. Right, so. You alright? You having problems there, dear? Shall I move that out your way? Yeah? Wouldn't want you to have problems.
Bit too late for that.
We have got lots of very special guest presenters tonight. In fact, we have 7 special guest presenters, which means we have 9 rounds tonight, which is 1 more than we normally do. No? 3 more than we normally do. But people kept saying yes, so I couldn't say no to them and let them get on with it. So we have got some very, very special rounds coming up tonight. Holly and I are actually only presenting one round each. Normally we present everything. That was really loud.
Yeah, it was.
It's just deafened everybody, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's only actually one round from each of us tonight. Although you'll see lots of us because we will be appearing after everybody's round. Remember, kids, it's not theft to donate from your parents' phone if you have fingerprint access. Damn
It's really
straightly. Kath's here. Hello, Kath. I'm assuming she has Mr. Mottram with her, being as how lockdown and, you know, all that stuff. I've got a new keyboard since last time as well. My keyboard now matches my mouse.
Mum's shouting.
I don't know if Payner's there. Alright, is Payner there? You got Payner with you, Kath? Or is he doing it from somewhere else? Or... I'm loving my new hair to cut as well. It's really short. I've had it growing since the last lockdown.
He hasn't cut it since the last quiz.
Last quiz, yeah, that's what I meant. So it's really nice. I really haven't got a clue. Theft is not wrong. It depends who you're seeing it from.
Willis!
Willis!
Oh my word.
Willis isn't working tonight.
Yay.
I get some kills on COD now with the new keyboard. I've had the new keyboard for a couple of weeks now, Willis, so you know. Did kick your ass last night though.
Enough of COD already. Stop.
In one game. But
That's Home Alone. Where's
Home Alone?
Paul? Yeah. Why isn't my chat working? Nothing's coming up.
Joe and Jack all here.
Hello.
Willis,
Stop it.
She'll tell me off if I keep talking about the fact that I kicked your butt last night.
In one game. Out of how many games?
Ah, quite a few.
Exactly. Shut up.
But it was a gun game. I never win in gun games. I won in gun game. I was really impressed.
Rub my gross thumb all over you.
No, don't. It's gross.
Exactly.
Yeah, so 7 very special rounds tonight from some very special, 7 very special rounds tonight. 2 kind of fairly average rounds from us too, but from some very, very special people, some very good friends. Some of them are going to be
Willis,
here. I'm hoping.
Shut up.
I'm hoping. What's he said now?
You'll see it come up in a second.
First time since Christmas, isn't it? Possibly, yeah. Yeah, the possibly. Possibly from Minions, Hazel. I'm hoping that everybody that's done around tonight is actually going to turn up. I don't know if they will or not.
Turn that down because I can hear it coming out of there.
Okay. But yeah, we've got 2 music rounds, which is unusual for us.
Ooh. No. We did 2 music rounds for Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is different, though, isn't it? You've got to do Christmas music, haven't you? We've got 2 music rounds tonight. One is about early years of rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any of the Forest Pulse lot are here, but I know that a certain person from Forest Pulse, Pamela, is a big fan of early rock and roll, so a bit of luck. Pardon? No, not massively. She's on Facebook, but what's that mark on my mouse? No, I don't. If oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll stop doing that. If you are on YouTube or on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, you're a friend of mine already. Do say something so that we know you're here. Because if you're just listening or watching,
We don't know.
we don't know you're here. God gave rock and roll to me. Yeah, he did. We also have a round on Irish music tonight.
Oh.
So you didn't know about that one, did you?
Is that the special guest?
This is the surprise guest.
Oh. There's one person I don't know about and he's not telling me. And that's the most I know.
Yeah, that's the first you've heard of it, isn't it?
Yeah. I've like all the rest I know.
We've got round on general knowledge, which I will be doing. We have got the round on rock and roll music, which is being presented by.
You can introduce them when it gets to their round. You
Okay.
can do rounds for now. Introduce them when it gets to their round.
We've got a round on Monopoly, which should be interesting. If you have a Monopoly board, a London-based Monopoly board in the house,
No cheating.
probably get no go, go and grab it.
Oh, okay.
Might help. If you haven't, tough. I had a crush on a member of an Irish band when I was younger. Oh dear, here we go.
Did you see that comment, by the way?
Is it somebody from Boyzone? What was that for? Oh. We have a round of Monopoly. So if you've got a Monopoly, London-based Monopoly board, go and grab it because it might help. We've got a round on food and drink, presented by a minion. We have a round on art and design, presented by a local artist. We have a round on famous Simons, presented by Holly. Why have we got a round on famous Simons? Or should we talk about that later as well?
No, we'll talk about that later.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
we'll do it now.
You made Honey jump.
Sorry.
Not you, her.
All right.
He's
We've
finished
got a
his
round
joke.
on famous Simons because a certain Simon who is here with us tonight had his 60th birthday last weekend. Happy birthday, Simon. Everybody sing happy birthday to Simon.
Not again. Anyway, should we have birthdays both of us?
All right, happy birthday, Ollie and all. 17-year-old monster.
I started, but no one's joined in with me.
Fair enough. We have what comes after that? We've got a round on
I've
nature.
literally got it up.
Oh yeah. We got a round on nature. We have a round on quantum presented by a professor.
Hello, Goodwins.
Good luck with that one. Hello, Goodwins. Lovely
Really?
people. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You saw what I showed you earlier, didn't
Oh, yeah.
you? Okay.
Get it now.
And we have our round on Irish music, which is from the special guest presenter that Holly doesn't know about. But yeah. Cards and post. Credit card. Yeah, go on. Send credit cards. As long as you're backing it up, Lave don't care. Lave's going to send you a credit card. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can buy as many laptops as lots of the
Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we'll talk about a bit more about Forest Pulse, who are the beneficiaries of tonight's quiz, a little bit later.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, but
I know it is. We'll do that during the quiz, though. I'm not. No, everything is for. We're doing the quiz for the charity tonight. If you look up there on YouTube or down there on Facebook, you will see a link from us, from me, that says "click here," something along those lines.
To donate, click.
Yes.
What do I?
do you want to know the total rate?
Go on. What's the total now?
£200.
We're at £200 already. We haven't even actually started the quiz yet.
Wow.
That is really awesome. Click that link. It takes you to a post on Facebook that I put up a little while ago. It's got a donate now button on the bottom of it. Press it and put in a number with lots of zeros at the end. Thank you.
We'll do a halfway check and we'll do the end total.
Yes.
That's the only updates you're getting. The only other way to see updates is if you actually donate. Smooth.
Like that.
Thank you.
Holly is welcome to all correspondence from credit card companies.
I missed it put this tiny bit just there. It's really annoying.
Rude.
Don't care.
Yeah, so as I said, if there are people who are here and you're not talking, not doing the tappy tappy thing on the keyboard, swipey thing or tippy tappy thing on your phone, talk to us because otherwise we don't know you're here.
Yeah, you don't get to say it. We don't.
If we know you're
yeah.
here.
You don't.
The money needs to be in pounds sterling, please. But if you want to put £1 million sterling in, I'll get Pam to come round and give you a great big snog. She would and all. COVID or no COVID, she'd be round to do that. Yeah. What?
Slimbridge.
I don't know if Slimbridge are here yet. She did say she was trying to raise a team. No, I didn't, Lee. In answer to your question in a private message to me. Close.
Tell the lovely people what you organised today. From moi.
What did I? Oh, I know what I organised for you.
I hope so. Hello, Jason.
Holly will be starting driving lessons soon. Excuse me, I've just got to type something. Tell them.
I'm starting driving lessons soon. That's about it. First, how many lessons? 10 lessons being paid by my grandfather. Steps.
Steps. Your grandfather from Steps.
Of Steps.
Was he H or the other one? What was the other one called?
I don't know.
What was the other one from Steps called?
Bet Lee will answer.
It's Lee. He's Lee. Lee is the other one from Steps.
Told you he'd answer.
Yeah, it's Lee. Evening, Jason. And Nikki. Oh.
Honey, leave Murphy alone.
So I will be
Yeah.
bugging you all the way through the quiz about...
We should really made like a little poster or something to go in the background.
Yeah, we should have done. Lee forgot to tell... I know, I told you. It's Lee. It was actually Lee.
That one right.
Yeah.
That one right there.
That one right there.
That one right there.
Yeah.
Not you lot. You lot move out of the way. Lee.
Yeah.
Just there.
It was actually him. Look. No, I don't get it.
I would just like to show off what I'm wearing currently that I made. I would like to add. If I can. Okay.
You could just left it on and done that.
Here, your mushroom ring. It's very cute.
Do you need to make that slightly bigger?
As long as it's on, it fits perfectly.
Okay.
And little duck earrings. Not that you can see it very well, but they're ducks.
You should probably see it better if you...
Okay.
There. Quackity quack. You got ducks on both sides. 2 minutes. You've got 2 minutes before we start the quiz.
Crackers. Yes, yes, I am.
How many people we got on? Sling's
23
messaged
on the old
me.
Faces book. Not Faces book.
Sling's messaged
YouTube's.
me.
6 on Facebook.
Afraid not. I'll tune in for a bit though.
You better, Selena. Not that she's probably here yet.
No, because Bertie is short for...
What is Lee going on about?
Well, I kind of know, but I don't,
Okay.
if you know what I mean. There are apparently there's 5 on Facebook, and there's 23 on the old YouTube. Surprised that we
Cat
did more
shell
than that.
duck in Swanley Park today. Total mystery.
Cape shell duck.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. It's a long way away. Second beer of the evening, Cthulhu on the Moon. That's a bit weird. Now do this.
What is he going on about?
No, you've confused me. I never was any good at cryptic stuff, Lee. Right. You have 1 minute left before the quiz starts,
Send
so I
your
better
links
ask
out.
you that.
Willis, go hassle Alex and Jordan if they're free.
Alex is working,
Oh, for God's
but was
sake.
hoping to be home in time for the second half.
She better be.
Depends how hungry the people of Ross and Y are, apparently. But yes, go and hassle Jordan. He really should be here.
Hassle as many people as you want, really.
Yeah.
All of you.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'll explain later.
Ah, okay.
That's not good news.
Do you want me to get you another one?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So, if you are ready, it is 10 past now.
Ready.
Let me know you're ready. Shout out that you're ready. Show me readies and all that.
My drink looks clear if I hold it. Well, kind of clear
Almost.
if I hold it there. It's
Yes.
the same colour off the top.
Yeah, what's Cape Shelduck doing in Swanley? Or Swanley Park, anyway.
So yum.
It's got to be an escapee, really, isn't it? I thought. Here we go. Simon's ready, Sam's ready, Jason's ready for the jelly. Joanne's ready. Oh, it's still weird seeing Joanne on there. You've never been Joanne. You've always been Joe. It's weird. Right. Nigel's ready. Goodwin's ready. Hazel and John are ready. Let's start the quiz, shall we? First one of the year. Right. General knowledge is your first round. For those that haven't played before, which are maybe one or two, no shouting answers out on chat. Write them down. We'll mark them later. We'll do a few rounds. We'll mark those rounds. We'll do a few more rounds. We'll mark those, and we'll get drunk along the way.
You will. I won't.
I'm
I
not.
get drunk.
You ain't tried hard enough yet.
My mum talked about that earlier.
General knowledge. What is the
Selena's
name?
here.
Yeah.
Selena met a stay.
What's the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they are communicating with AI or a human operator on a computer?
Yeah, sarcastic comments are fine in the chat.
Oh God, yeah. Expected from Lee. What's the name of the test?
Necessary from Lee.
What's the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they are communicating with AI or a human operator on a computer? It is also known as the AI test.
What are you doing, honey?
What's the proper name for it? Question number 2. Book 'em, Dano, was a catchphrase used by the character played by Jack Lord in which TV series? It's a little bit older than you. Yeah. Question 2. Book 'em, Dano was a catchphrase used by the character played by Jack Lord in which TV series? I am going to rattle through our questions. Well, we are going to rattle through our questions fairly quickly because
It's a long one.
there are a couple of particularly long videos.
Was it my actual official age or my physical age that's older than?
What? Oh no, it's definitely older than your actual age. It's nowhere near your physical age. Television wasn't nearly near done when it was your physical age. Question number 3. Who was the lead singer of Nirvana who shot himself in 1994, aged 27? Became a member of the 27 Club that we have spoken about at length in previous quizzes.
No, can't remember. Yeah.
Rude.
Road.
Question number 3. Who was the lead singer of Nirvana, who shot himself in 1994, aged 27?
She's got your socks.
Question number 4. The Canadian actress Kim Cattrall was in fact born in which country? Was she born in Australia? Was she born in France? Was she born in England?
How many points is this entire quiz worth?
I don't know. I didn't work it out in the
For
end.
God's sake.
I forgot to look.
For God's sake.
I know one of the rounds is worth 21 points.
That's all I know.
This one's only worth 10. Yeah, some of the quizmasters, I guess quizmasters got a bit carried away with bonus points and
Just a little bit.
multiple answer questions and things like that.
Have you
I don't care.
have you
But-
pushed your quiz masters yet to remind them it's on?
No. At least 2 of them. At least 3 of them are here.
Yeah.
The Canadian actress Kim Cattrall was in fact born in which country? Australia, France, England. Question number 5. Which department store was the first in the UK to have an escalator? Random questions I come up with.
And finished. Gross. Oh my god.
What? Have you saw?
Speak up.
What? Speak up.
Speak up.
Turn your telly up.
Hang on.
Your hearing aid in.
Battery.
I mean, you can hear Mum quite clearly.
And I know that I'm speaking quite loud enough because the mic volume's going up nicely on my broadcast software. Which department store was the first in the UK to have an escalator? Question number 6. What type of work would a farrier do? Not a farrier. They do something entirely different.
Or a Ferrari.
Or a Ferrari. Ferraris don't do any work.
Yum.
They spend all the time in a garage.
Yeah, work at a garage.
No, they don't work in a garage. They don't work. Most of the time.
Have you know, Mr. Ferrari did work.
Did he?
Yeah.
What was his first name?
Hmm.
Enzo.
I was going to say Nicole.
Enzo Ferrari. What type of work would a farrier do? Question number 6. Question number 7. Born Roberta Joan Anderson, she became one of the world's greatest songwriters, whose best-selling album was Court and Spark, but under what name is she known? Road. Born Roberta Joan Anderson, she became one of the world's greatest songwriters, whose best-selling album was Court and Spark. But under what name is she better known? I got that one wrong.
I've never even heard of the album.
No, neither did I. But I made a guess from the name of who she was, but I got it wrong. Question number 8. On what part of her body would a Russian peasant woman wear a babushka? Babushka, bushka, bushka. What?
I said someone's going to sing that now and then you start.
It's me. Yeah. On what part of her body would somebody wear a Kate Bush? Sue sang song. On what part of her body would a Russian peasant woman wear a babushka? Question number 9. Trevor Sorbie has been a major name in which personal care industry? Love my mohawk.
Admiring the Mohawk.
It's got a good
I'll
spike on it
squish it.
tonight. It's got a good spike on it tonight.
I'll squish it.
Don't squish the Hulk. Respect the Hulk. Respect the Mohawk. Squish you. Question number 9. Trevor Sorbie has been a major name in which personal care industry? And question number 10. What would you call a sausage made from pig's blood and fat and oatmeal and seasoning? There's a lot of ands in there and I really should have edited that.
There are 2 acceptable answers that we'll accept.
2 acceptable answers we'll accept?
Yep.
Yeah. 2 answers that we would accept or 2
They're
acceptable
acceptable
answers?
answers and we'll accept them.
Okay.
Let me change.
What would you call a sausage made from pig's blood, fat, oatmeal and seasoning? And that is the end of round 1.
End of us talking.
I'm going to shut up for a bit now. So now I've got to get everything ready for the next round, which means I've got to have that one there open and turn that one there on. Your next round is rock and roll. It is presented by the lovely Julian Rowe, who is a harmonica player. Particularly people around here more likely to know him from the band Solid Gone, or as they're known these days, Luke Philbrick and the Solid Gone Skiffle Invasion. Julian's been with them for a little while now, but he does also have other bands. Anyway, I'm going to pass over to him and let him look after you through the next questions. I will then give you, or in fact, Holly will give you a recap of those questions when we come back.
Over
All right?
to you.
See you in a bit.
Julian.
Hi quizzes, how you doing? Happy New Year. Thank you for taking part in tonight's quiz. I've been asked by Mike to do some questions for you. My name's Julian, I play the blues harp, and my subject is 1950s pop culture, early 1960s pop culture. So the questions I give you, they'll all be worth 1 point unless I state otherwise. If you get multiple answers in there, then there'll be multiple points to be had. So without further ado, let's crack on. So question 1. What girl group sang the beautiful 1960s hit, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? What girl group sang the 1960s hit, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? And that's for 1 point. Question 2. What was the name given to Buddy Holly's music at the beginning of his career? Clue is it's not rock and roll. So what name was given to Buddy Holly and the Crickets' music at the beginning of their career? 1 point. Question 3. Who was the first artist to record the popular track Claudette? A bonus point for the second artists who recorded the track, and a mega bonus point if you can name or tell us who Claudette actually was. So that's for 3 points. Question 4. Who sang Race with the Devil and Beat Bopalula with the Blue Caps in 1956? Question 5. What famous blues artist band did Jimi Hendrix play along to before he went out on his own with his own band? And a bonus point of what was his band called? So who did Jimi Hendrix play along to when he was younger, and what was his band called? So there's 2 points there. That's quite a tough one, to be fair. Question 6. What was Elvis's first commercial record with the Sun record label? Elvis's first commercial record. Number 7. Who were the $1 Million Quartet from the Sun record label? There's a point for each. Now this is quite hard, so I'm going to give you an easy one to start with. Think of the guy who owns the farm where Glastonbury's held every year. Think of his first name and put an L in with that, and I'll give you a clue. Okay, and that's for 4 points. Question 8. How did Buddy Holly die? And for an extra point, can you give me any artists who died with him? So how did Buddy Holly die, and the names of any artists who died with him, and there's a point for each. Clue, there's 3 points on offer there. Okay. Question number 9. This is a random one. It's one of my favourite questions, I think. Who released the magnificent and moody instrumental track Rumble in 1959? Bonus point if you can name the internal organ he had missing at the time, well, for the rest of his life. So who released Rumble in 1959, and what internal organ did he have missing? And then the last question is, who released the equally magnificent and moody instrumental Apache in 1959, and a bonus point if you can name their former lead singer. That's for question 10, so there's 2 points on offer there. And then as a little aside, the question 11, which is question, I'm kind of just making up now, a bonus point if you can give me the song that I'm about to play on the harp for you. Okay, bonus point. if you can name this song. Okay, see what you can do with that. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you very much for playing. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you on the other side. Cheers.
And there we go. That's your first guest presenter of the evening. So, bring that one up. And we can run through things. Just clarify, will you accept any acceptable answer as long as it's acceptably acceptable and you deem it accepted? I'll accept your decision either way. Yes. Trust you.
That was fast. I know it's quicker than us.
Yeah.
Good thing he's quick.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to repeat the questions.
Rummy rum rum. I'm on a roasted pineapple spiced rum with tonic.
Glad to see you.
Pretty lovely. Anyway, yes. You ready?
Yes.
So we'll run through those again for you.
Number 1. Which girl group sang the 60s hit Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Hi.
Stalking mode. Spring.
Number 2. What name was given to Buddy Holly's early music? Number 3. Who was the first artist to record Claudette? Who were the second artists? And who was Claudette?
3 points there.
He's more generous than us.
Way more generous.
Yeah. I would recommend doing it when we actually get to the answers.
We're at 31 at the moment.
Wow. Number 4. Who sang Race with the Devil and Bebop-A-Loo? With the Blue Caps in 1956.
Bebop-A-Lula. Bebop-A-Lula. She's my boo.
Number 5. Which blues artist did Jimi Hendrix play alongside after getting his first guitar?
No, play along too.
Oh. After getting his first guitar, what was Jimi Hendrix's band called?
So 2 points on that one as well.
Number 6. What was Elvis's first commercial record? Number 7. Who were the $1 Million Quartet from Sonnet Records? Number 8. How did Buddy Holly die? Name the other artists that died with him.
Another 3-pointer for you.
Number 9. Who released the instrumental Rumble in 1959? What internal organ did the artist have missing?
Another 2 points there.
And number 10. Who released the instrumental Apache in 1998? I've messed up on my years again. In 1959. Who was the former lead singer of the band?
Another 2 points for you there.
And bonus song. Name the song Julian was playing.
There you go.
How many points altogether for that round?
21.
Pike, Church, Hammond.
21.
21?
Yes.
21.
There's 21 points for that round. Yes. 10 for mine, 21 for that one. Right, your next round is Monopoly. And this time I will hand over to a lovely person who is here with us tonight. The lovely Andy Meaton.
Andy.
Ready to go?
Ready to go.
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 Hi there, Petey here. Cheers, welcome to the quiz. My round tonight is It's a Monopoly. All the answers for the 10 questions can be found on a standard UK London-based Monopoly board. So if you've got a board handy, grab one, and you are allowed to look at one. All the answers can be found somewhere on that board. So here we go. Question 1. Which London prison can be found on Caledonian Road, London N7? Which prison can be found on Caledonian Road, London N7? Question 2. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, what is the name of Arthur Dent's girlfriend? In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, what is the name of hero Arthur Dent's girlfriend? Number 3. What is the name of the most popular beer sold by Dartmoor Brewery, a 4.8 concoction? What is the name of the most popular beer sold by Dartmoor Brewery? 4.8%. Yum. Number 4. Bit of a cryptic one for you. Not 3 times 3. I prefer 2 times 2. Not 3 times 3. I prefer 2 times 2. Number 5. What is the name of the stretch of water behind Chesil Beach in Dorset, home to the Abbotsbury Swannery? What is the name of the stretch of water behind Chesil Beach in Dorset, home to the Abbotsbury Swannery? Okay, question number 6. Which shipping forecast area lies due south of Fitzroy? Number 6. Which shipping forecast area lies due south of Fitzroy? Number 7. Blenheim Palace is owned by the Duke and Duchess of where? Blenheim Palace is owned by the Duke and Duchess of where? Number 8. Paddington Bear was created by Thomas Michael who? Paddington Bear was created by Thomas Michael who? Number 9. Who or what is Rich Uncle Pennybags? Who or what is Rich Uncle Pennybags? And number 10, statistically, which property square on a Monopoly board is the most visited? Statistically, which property square on a Monopoly board is the most visited? The jail is the most visited, but which property square is the most visited? Okay? And an explanation will be given in the answers. Good luck. Cheers.
And we're back again. Thank you, Andy, for that one. Let's recap those very quickly for you.
Quick.
Question number 1. Which prison can be found on Caledonian Road, London N7? In the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, Andy didn't mention that, but it is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. It's not in the original book. What's the name of Arthur Dent's girlfriend?
Awesome but fast. Luckily we're going through it again, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is why we're recapping. In the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, what is the name of Arthur Dent's girlfriend? Question number 3. What is the name of Dartmoor Brewery's most popular beer? Number 4. I hate this question so much. It's brilliant. I hate it. Not 3 times 3. I prefer 2 times 2. That's a cryptic question.
Oh, he's
for
going
you.
to make so much noise in there. She's put him in a cardboard box.
Living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Question number 5. What is the name of the stretch of water behind Chesil Beach in Dorset, home to the Abbotsbury Swannery? Meh, meh, meh. Is that what you said, Holly? I think that's what I heard. What's the name of the stretch of water behind Chesil Beach in Dorset, home to the Abbotsbury Swannery? Number 6. Which shipping forecast area lies due south of Fitzroy? What the hell's anything to do with Monopoly? We have no idea. All of the answers are found on a Monopoly board. Question number 7. Blenheim Palace is owned by the Duke and Duchess of where? Number 8. Paddington Bear was created by Thomas Michael. Whom?
How says who?
Whom?
Yes.
Question number 9. Who or what is Rich Uncle Pennybags?
We forgot to mention, they can't have a go at us for how difficult these are.
No.
We
It's nothing to do
didn't
with
write
us.
these.
It's nothing to do with us. And number 10. Statistically, which property square on a Monopoly board is the most visited? Statistically, which property square on a Monopoly board is the most visited? Right, moving on. Food and drink.
Food and drink.
Brought to you by a minion. Turn that one off, turn that one on. This is brought to you by somebody that most of us know as a wonderful, wonderful chef.
John Chef.
It is John Chef,
John Chef.
or as he's known these days, John Rudge.
John Rudge. John Chef.
Over to you, John.
John.
Hi guys, John Chef here. Well, actually now I'm a Rudge, but calling from the honeymoon suite, the room of requirements, to give you your food and drink round tonight. Question 1. How many cups of tea are drunk in the UK on an average every day? I'll give this to the nearest 10 million. Question 2. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? Question 3. What English city would fit to make these two words a food? Single and double. Question 4. What is the chemical formula for table salt? Question 5. What ingredient is included in food in a Florentine style? Question 6. What type of beans are used to make baked beans? Question 7. Bobotie is a national dish of which African country? Is it A, Nigeria, B, Ethiopia, C, South Africa, or D, Kenya? Question 8. An affogato is an Italian dessert of coffee and what ingredient? Question 9. What type of pastry would you use to make profiteroles? And question 10. What is the main ingredient of tarka dal?
Well, that was rather quick. I've still got my headphones on. I'll
Still
leave them there.
got them on.
I've still got them on.
I'm still listening to John. We love John.
I
We
leave
love
that
John.
for
Yeah.
we will again go through those just so that I know John rattled through them rather swiftly.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Love you, John.
Love you, John.
John's awesome. Miss you, John. I haven't seen you in a long time. Right, food and drinks, over to you.
Over to me. Number 1. How many cups of teas are drunk in the UK on average?
And John did say you can have plus or minus 10,000. 10 million on that.
It's the nearest 10 million.
Yeah.
There you go, Lee. You get your nearest.
Yeah. To the nearest 10 million.
How many cups of tea are drunk in the UK on average? Was it day, year? Did he mention that?
He said Tarkadal.
Dad.
But
Hazel's already there.
it is how many drunk a day. Yes, it is a day.
There we go.
Yeah.
Number 2. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito?
Mojito.
It's really hard for me not to say that because it probably gives it away.
Mojito.
Every day.
Mojito.
Hazel is on it, unless John's still on the phone.
Yeah. Mojito.
Next one. Number 3. What English city would fit with single and double to give types of food?
I was like, wait for you to do it again.
Ah. Number 3. What English city would fit this with single and double to give it types of food? Number 4. What is the chemical formula for table salt?
Is that a famous otter? Yes, Talca is, yeah. Tarkadal's like Tikadal. It's just a bit otter. Really again.
One above Andy's comment.
It's made the pirate.
Number 4. What is the chemical formula for table salt? Number 5. What ingredient is included in the food in Florentine style? Number 5. What ingredient is included in food in a Florentine style? Number 6. What type of beans are used to make baked beans? Don't
As in-
say baked ones.
As in specifically tinned baked beans.
Heinz.
Other brands are available.
Beans means Heinz. Get it right.
Beans means funds.
Number 6. What type of beans are used to make canned baked beans? Because I'm adding that bit. Number 7. Barbarotti.
No.
No. What? That's what.
Baborti.
Barbarotti. Damn.
Exactly what you've written.
Is a national dish of which African country? A. Nigeria. B. Ethiopia. C. South Africa. Or D. Kenya. No.
Yeah. Just read the question part again.
Okay. Number 7. Babalti is a national dish of which African country? Number 8.
It's not. I checked.
He's having a go at you.
Baborti. That wasn't a very good
Yes,
accent from the country that it came from, but there we go. Anyway,
Number 8. An affogato. No.
affogato.
Affogato
You forgot,
is an Italian dessert of coffee and what ingredient? Yeah, I completely missed the first bit of that.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8. An affogato is an Italian dessert of coffee and what drink? Shut up.
Jeez, these drinks are disappearing tonight.
Stop it then.
Can't. Thirsty.
Get a proper drink then, not alcohol.
I'm stupid. It's lockdown.
Number 9. What type of pastry would you use to make profiteroles? I've tried once, never again.
Yeah.
Profiter flats.
What did you tell me when you saw that question?
That I know it.
No. That you thought it was two separate words.
Oh,
Profiter.
yeah. Profiter
Rolls.
rolls.
Apps are available for foreign language pronunciation. So's Google.
Number 9. What type of pastry would you use to make profiter rolls?
It's past 8 o'clock in the morning, therefore it's rum o'clock.
You're never up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Sometimes I am.
Unless it's for
haven't-
photography.
Sometimes I am. It's just I haven't gone to bed.
Number 10. What is the main ingredient of a tarka dal?
It's not otters.
Number 10. What is the main ingredient of tarka dal?
Right. We're going to do some answers.
Answers.
Just remember while we're here. So let's flick to that one and turn that one. Right. General knowledge, which was me. If you are ready, we shall mark round 1. Just take them off again. I look like a DJ, don't I?
You wish.
What's the name of the test that depends on a human being able to tell whether or not they're communicating with AI or a human operator on a computer? It is the Turing test. Named after...
Alan Turing.
No,
What?
his brother Bob. It's
Right, God.
Bookham Dano was a catchphrase used by the character played by Jack Lord in which TV series? It was Hawaii Five-0. Who was the lead singer of Nirvana, who shot himself in 1994, aged 27? Kurt Cobain. The Canadian actress Kim Cattrall was in fact born in which country? Australia, France or England? She was born in England.
No, I found out the other day.
What?
I can't remember her name again. God damn it.
Gillian Anderson.
That's the one. She sounds... It blew my mind. I found out she was born in Chicago. She's from Chicago. She's not from England. I thought she was because she sounded
No, but she grew up.
for the first few years of her life.
Yeah, and she spent quite a lot of time here as well since then. And I've met her. She's lovely. It's very, very short.
Sure.
Very short. She made me look tall. Yeah, she's saying
Was
something.
she wearing flats or heels?
I don't know. I didn't look at her feet.
You did get a picture of her,
I was looking at a boat race. I was looking at a boat race, wasn't I?
didn't you?
Yes.
Got a picture with her,
Yes.
which you deleted,
Yes.
didn't you?
I had a very early camera phone. It was a Sharp phone. I shows you how long ago it was. They don't make phones anymore. And when you took a picture on it, you had to save it or delete it and then press delete after she'd left the building. I come to the picture just before she left. She was all cuddled up to me and everything. No, she wasn't. But anyway,
Probably.
Left very quickly off.
which department store was the first in the UK to have an escalator? It was Harrods. It's pronounced Cattrall. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Cattrall. What type of work would a farrier do? He would shoe horses. He's an horse shoer.
I know that.
Born Roberta Joan Anderson, she became one of the world's greatest songwriters, whose best-selling album was Court and Spark. But under what name is she better known? It's Joni Mitchell. I'd say I guess Joan Armour Trading, but Joni, you've never heard of Joni Mitchell?
The only way I know about it is Love Actually.
On what part of her body would a Russian peasant woman wear a babushka? She would wear it on the head. It is a headscarf.
Lee, send him a video of you saying it. Then he can actually hear you.
Or just don't bother. Trevor Sorbie has been a major name in which personal care industry? It is hairdressing. That's who did mine.
No.
I did try and give you a little bit of a clue by talking about my hair straight afterwards. But there we go. What do you call a sausage made from pig's blood, fat, oatmeal and seasoning? Holly, what do we call it?
Delicious.
Heavenly.
Heavenly.
Heavenly. Or black pudding. Black pudding is the correct answer.
About your hair, people shut off now.
Yeah. That's
No,
half
yeah.
true.
Right, we shall move on to round 2. I shall let Julian give you the answers and then we'll go through them again very swiftly afterwards.
Hey quizzers, how we doing? Okay, I'm excited to see how you did. Not that I'll know, but I'll ask Mike anyway. So, questions and answers. Questions and answers to the quiz from me were: question number 1. What girl group sang the beautiful 1960s hit Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Answer: the Shirelles. 1 point. Question 2. What was the name given to Buddy Holly and the Crickets' music when they first started out? And the clue was it wasn't rock and roll. The answer: Tex-Mex. And that's for 1 point. Question 3. Who was the first artist to record the popular track Claudette? And for an extra point, who were the second group or artists to record it? And for a third point, who actually was Claudette? Answers: Roy Orbison sang the song first. It was done by the Everly Brothers after Roy Orbison died, and Claudette was actually Roy Orbison's wife who ran off with a builder, and then when she came back to him, they went for a motorcycle ride and she hit a lorry and got her head chopped off. So that's how she ended up. Teacher. Anyway, question 4. Who sang Race with the Devil and beat Bopalula with the Blue Caps in 1956? And the answer was, of course, Gene Vincent. 1 point. Question number 5. What famous blues artist's band did Jimi Hendrix used to play along to before he formed his own band and went on his own? Answer: Muddy Waters was the guy who inspired him, and the band was called, or Jimmy's band was called, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Good effort if you got 2 points for that. I thought this was easy, but then I'm an Elvis nut, so question number 6. What was Elvis's first commercial record? Answer: Mystery Train. And that's 1 point. Question number 7. Who were the $1 Million Quartet from the Sun record label in Memphis? And there's a point for each. I kind of gave you one, so you've got Elvis. The second was Johnny Cash. The third was Carl Perkins. And the last one was Jerry Lee Lewis. So they were famously known as the $1 Million Quartet. And there's a really famous photograph with them all by Jerry Lee Lewis's piano when he was being a session musician for Elvis. So that was quite a cool picture. Anyway, 4 points. Well done if you got all of them. Okay, question number 8. Bit morbid, but how did Buddy Holly die? And bonus points if you can name any other artists that died with him. So a little clue there was it's 3 points. So the answer was he died in a plane crash. With him died Big Bopper and also Richie Valens, who was only 17, as Eddie Cochran spoke about in his song 3 Stars to Heaven. Question number 9. This is probably my favourite question. Who released the magnificent and moody instrumental Rumble in 1959? And a bonus point if you can tell me what internal organ this artist had missing. So who released Rumble in 59 and what internal organ did he have missing? That's for 2 points. The answer was Link Ray, W-R-A-Y, and he had a lung missing. I think it was his left lung, and lost it when he was in the Navy in the World War II. 2 points. Good effort if you got those. Question number 10. Who released the equally magnificent and moody instrumental Apache in 1959? And a bonus point if you can name the former lead singer of that band. And that's for 2 points. So that was 10 questions. There's 20 points. And then there's like a little Quizmaster bonus question. If you can guess the song that I'm about to play, I'm just going to play the first 2 lines of the song. And of course it was Summertime. There you go. A mini gig. Okay, so there's no points for that one, it's just a bit of fun. So you could get 20 points. I'll give you 21 if you got the summertime gig. I'll leave that to Mike, really. But thanks ever so much for playing with the quiz tonight. I hope you've enjoyed my questions, and good luck with everything. Thank you. Have a great year.
We're back. Right, we'll run over those again. There are a couple that I have added a few extra bits to. So, are you ready?
I think so. Number 1, which girl group sang the 60s hit Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? It was the Shirelles.
Shirelles.
Yeah, close enough. Number 2, what name was given to Buddy Holly's early music? It was Tex-Mex.
Didn't know that. That was a new one on me.
Number 3, who was the first artist to record Claudette? Who were the second artists? And who was Claudette? It was Roy Orbison, Everly Brothers, and Roy Orbison's wife. Number 4, who sang Race with the Devil and Bebop Alula with the Blue Caps in 1956? It was Jean Vincent.
Jane.
Oh, for
Jane.
God's sake.
Jane. It's from Norfolk.
Is he now?
Yeah.
Number 5. Which blues artist did Jimi Hendrix play along to after getting his first guitar? And what was Jimi Hendrix's band called? It was Muddy Waters and the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Now, I will say, on this one, Julian did give Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters was a massive influence on Jimi Hendrix. But he did also play along with B.B. King, Howlin' Wolf and Robert Johnson records, because he was also massive fans of those as well. So if you have put Muddy Waters, B.B. King, Howlin' Wolf or Robert Johnson, then you can have a point on that one.
Wow.
But yeah, Jimi Hendrix Experience for Jimi Hendrix's band.
Number 6. What was Elvis's first commercial record? It was Mystery Train.
And again, there's another little exclamation mark on that one. Mystery Train was actually the B-side, though it's probably more well known now. The actual A-side was I Forgot to Remember to Forget. So if you have that, you can also have a point instead of Mystery Train. You can't have 2 points for that.
Number 7. Who were the $1 Million Quartet from Sun Records? It's Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and Jerry Lee Lewis. Number 8. How did Buddy Holly die? And name the other artists that died with him. He died in a plane crash, and Big Bopper and Richie Valance died with him.
They're American. There's going to be no French pronunciation in there.
Number 9. Who released the instrumental Rumble in 1959 with what internal organ did the artist have missing? It was Link Ray, and he was missing a lung.
And number 10, which Julian didn't give the answer to.
Naughty Julian.
Naughty Julian. Shut up, you.
She's allowed to be nice to me. She's meant to be nice to me.
She's supposed to be
I'm
nice.
going to be working for her in a few months' time.
Hopefully.
Number 10. Who released the instrumental Apache in 1959? Who was the former lead singer of the band? It was the Shadows. The lead singer was Cliff Richard.
It's your dad's favourite, that, wasn't it? Apache by the Shadows. There we go.
Bobby, shut up. Bonus point. You didn't put the bonus point.
Didn't put the bonus answer.
What was the song?
The song was Summertime. I swore I put that in.
Clearly didn't.
I remember writing Summertime.
You clearly didn't.
The bonus one that he was harmonicking at the end, it was Summertime. You can have a point for that because, why not? Charity quiz and all that.
And it's a bonus mark.
Yeah. So our next one was our Monopoly round. Go to there, turn that one off, turn that one on. By lovely Meaty. Here we go.
Okay, here come the answers to the Monopoly round. Number 1. Which prison can be found on Caledonian Road, London N7? It is Pentonville. Pentonville. Number 2. In Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Arthur Dent's girlfriend is Fenchurch. Fenchurch. Number 3. The most popular beer at Dartmoor Brewery is Jail Ale. Jail Ale. Number 4. Not 3 times 3. I prefer 2 times 2 because it's Leicester Square. Leicester Square. Number 5. The name of the stretch of water behind Chesil Beach, where Abbotsbury Swannery is called the Fleet. The Fleet. Number 6. The shipping forecast area due south of Fitzroy is Trafalgar. Trafalgar. Number 7. Blenheim Palace is owned by the Duke and Duchess of Marlborough. Marlborough. Number 8. What was that? That was Paddington Bear, wasn't it? Paddington Bear was created by Michael Bond. Thomas Michael Bond. Number 9. Who or what is a rich Uncle Pennybags? Well, he is basically Mr. Monopoly. He's the character that you see in the middle of the board wearing the top hat. So he's basically the mascot, Mr. Monopoly. And number 10, statistically, which property is the most landed upon, or the most visited? That is Trafalgar Square. And the reason for that is that the most likely roll of 2 goes, i.e. 2 lots of 2 dice, is 14. And 14 is the distance from jail, which is the most visited square. When you get out of jail, you're most likely to land on Trafalgar Square in 2 goes. Simple as that. Well, not quite so simple. So, from me and Queenie here, who just happens to be a Philippine stick insect, dig deep, enjoy the Forest Pulse quiz. Cheers for now.
Aww.
There we
I
go.
didn't know he had a stick insect. That's
Andy Meaty and
adorable.
Queenie. It's pretty cute, isn't it?
That's so cute.
Right, and again, I will run through those very quickly for you, though Andy was very clear with the answers on that one. Which prison can be found on Caledonian Road, London N7? It is Pentonville. In Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, what's the name of Arthur Dent's girlfriend? It is Fenchurch. I think she is in So Long Thanks for the Fish, from memory. They meet and end up living in a flat, which was in the exact place that he lived in a cave for millions of years earlier. She's named. Her surname's never given, and she is named after the train station where her parents. She was conceived in the queue for the tickets.
Enough.
What's the name of Dartmoor Brewery's most popular beer? It is Jail Ale. Not 3 times 3. I prefer 2 times 2 because it's Leicester Square.
For God's sake, Andy.
What's the name of the stretch of water behind Chesil Beach in Dorset? Home to the Abbotsbury Swannery. It is the Fleet, as in Fleet Street. Which shipping forecast area lies due south of Fitzroy? It is Trafalgar. Blenheim Palace, owned by the Duke and Duchess of Marlborough. Is it edible? Is what edible?
Dog? No. Stick insect? No.
Paddington Bear, who was created by Thomas Michael Bond.
Michael Bond. Thomas Michael Bond.
Licensed to write children's books. Who or what is Rich Uncle Pennybags is the Monopoly character, which I've spelled wrong. Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Statistically, which property square on a Monopoly board is the most visited? It is Trafalgar Square, for the reasons that Andy gave. It is now time for our food and drink answers. So we go back over to Jono.
John Jeff.
Hello, back again, just your local minion. Just giving you the answers. Question 1. The answer to how many cups of tea are drunk in the UK on an average every day is 165 million. Question 2. The country with the origin of the cocktail mojito is Cuba. And question 3. What English city would fit to make these two words a food, single and double? Of course, that's Gloucester. Question 4. What is a chemical formula for table salt? It's NaCl. What ingredient is included in food in a Florentine style? For question 5, that's spinach. For question 6, what type of beans are used to make baked beans? Haricot. Question 7. Bobotie is the national dish of which African country? It's C, South Africa. Question 8. An affogato is an Italian dessert of coffee and what ingredient? That's ice cream. Question 9. The type of pastry that you would use to make profiteroles is choux. And question 10. What is the main ingredient in tarka dal? It's lentils. Thank you. Good night.
Love you, John. Thanks, mate. Holly's going to run through these again quickly for you.
Not running anywhere. Number 1, how many cups of tea are drank in the UK on average every day? It is 165 million.
And you can have 10 million either side. 175 million tonne.
None in this
Yeah,
house.
0.
Also, hello, Dottie.
Yes. And you're right, Dottie. Gina does think that. This one be particularly tender. Oh, she's so lovely.
Fat.
She's not fat.
She's fat.
Don't tell her that.
She's fat.
Don't listen to her.
Donations, people.
We do need more donations.
More donations, please.
Number 2, which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? It is Cuba.
Cuba!
Or number 3, what English city would fit with single and double to give types of food? It is Gloucester. And Dottie, I don't know if you saw my reply to you. I didn't have any cheese on my birthday.
Disgraceful. By the way, I love Nigel's comment.
License to quill.
Yeah, that's brilliant. It's
Yeah.
really funny.
Number 4, what is the chemical formula for table salt? It is NaCl.
Sodium chloride.
Number 5, what ingredient is included in food in Florentine style? It is spinach.
I'll tell you in a second, Di.
Number 6, what type of beans are used to make baked beans? It is haricot. No, can't remember how you said it now.
Haricot.
Haricot. Number 7, bobotie is a national dish of which African country? It is South Africa. C.
It was very funny. I like that. That's good. Michael Bond. Michael Bond. License to quill.
Number 8, an affogato is an Italian dessert of coffee and what ingredient? Oh, I've lost it now. It's ice cream. I blame
Need
you.
more alcohol.
Yeah. Number 9. What type of pastry would you use to make profiteroles? It is choux.
Sure.
Or if I'm making them profiterole flats.
Yeah.
Number 10. What is the main ingredient of tarka dal?
Tarka.
Tarka dal. It's lentils.
It is.
Are you enjoying that, Poppy?
And
Nice.
Dottie, if you look, you're on Facebook, so if you look down there, you should see in the chat bit, you should see a link from me saying click here and donate money.
And if you're on YouTube,
It'll be
click
out
up
there
there.
on the comments bit. Art and design next.
Ooh.
This is fantastic local artist Warren Day. I've got to go back to that one. That's already clicked and ready to go. Warren's also a art and design teacher.
We're not
and
saying which school, so you can't go find it.
I don't know actually. Not only is he going to give you 10 questions about art and design, he's going to do a little bit of teaching along the way.
In the most teacherly fashion ever.
It's lovely.
Teaching.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Hiya, I'm Warren. I'm an artist. I paint pictures of the Forest of Dean. I'm also an art and design teacher, so I thought I'd put together a few arty questions for you. It's a real mixed bag. Things like drawing and painting, bit of animation, bit of graphic design. So hopefully you'll enjoy these questions and get lots of them right. So the first question is about colour mixing. Mixing two colours of paint together. I think this is a fairly easy question, but some people do struggle. I've got two colours here, a mid-blue and a dark red. So the question is, what colour am I going to make by mixing the two together? Here's another easy question. This smile belongs to which very famous painting? This question relates to painting, and it's a technique that some artists use where they apply one colour on top of other colours, and then either using the back of the brush or another tool, they draw into it and reveals the colours underneath. Question is, what's this technique called? Next question. All these different mirrors give me a little glimpse of different angles of my own reflection. But which famous artist created a style of artwork that captured an object or a person from lots of different angles, all in one painting? Was it A, Andy Warhol, B, Picasso, C, Frida Kahlo, or D, Jean-Michel Basquiat?
Down came the good fairy, and he said, "Little bunny Foo-Foo, I don't want to see you."
Have a look at this example of a stop motion animation. This was made by one of my students a few years ago, and he used plasticine models for the main characters. As you probably know, animation basically is lots of different images, lots of different photographs that are placed next to each other and played back so fast that you can't actually see the gaps in between. You think, your brain perceives it as a continuous image. And the student needed to photograph 12 different frames for every second of this animation. The question is, if he had a 70-second animation, how many frames did he need to photograph in total? This next question's based on quite a funny bit of news in the media from the end of last year. The clip went viral. It was about a suspected Banksy mural in Bristol. A garage wall had been graffitied, and it pictured a fairly well-known, fairly famous children's BBC presenter. And that person had to officially deny that they weren't Banksy. So the question is, who was that presenter? Was it A, Neil Buchanan, B, Mr. Maker, C, Lindsay Russell, or D, Morph? This question is about paint colours, the pigments, and where they come from. The colours come from a variety of different sources. They could be from the earth, they could be from plant materials, or these days in the modern world, chemical combinations, petroleum-based pigments. Back in the early days, primitive people would use things like red clay or other coloured earths from the landscape around them. And that's where we get these colours like yellow ochre, burnt sienna. They're all from the landscape and quite literally dirt cheap. Lamp black is a colour you may have heard of. All the soot from burning oil was collected to make this really dark black colour. Ultramarine, you've probably heard of that, comes from a semi-precious stone that was ground down and made into a paint. It came from Afghanistan and was really expensive. The colour that I want you to answer is this one. This is carmine red. This comes from an unusual source. It's used a lot in cooking as well, particularly sweets and cakes, things like that. Where does carmine red come from? FedEx is an American company. They specialise in deliveries, so you often see their vans, their trucks going up and down the motorway or through the towns and villages. Basically, their job is to get parcels from A to B. They've got a really clever letter or type-based logo, which has got a really discreet, almost hidden shape somewhere in the words, which further conveys the meaning of the company, direction in getting something to where it's needed to be. Can you see what that shape is? Here are some examples of a particular type of street art. It shows examples of additions to road graphics, road signage, things like knitted coats for street furniture, and even little mosaic art pieces filling in potholes. Now, the question is, what is this type of street art called when an artist will anonymously leave a piece of work in a public space? Is it A, lion art, B, rhino art, C, gorilla art, or D, zebra art? This is the final question, and you have to solve an anagram. You've got 6 quite well-known, quite commonplace brands. Could you please identify the name of each of these 6 companies and then take the first letter? That'll give you 6 individual letters, and you have to mix them up to come up with 2 very short words.
We didn't realise it was back on because I was listening to the one on my phone.
Soz, back now. Made enough drink.
I finished off a bag of crackers from yesterday.
Who's doing art and design? It's me, isn't it?
No, me. You did the last round.
Did I? Oh yeah. Right, go on then.
Hold on. Excuse me.
Sorry, chuckling. Been chatting to one of our quiz members. Well, been on. Right, ready?
Yeah, art
Go.
design. Number 1, what do you get if you mix blue and red paints together? Number 2, which painting is this very famous smile from? Less happy. Number 3, what was the technique called where a layer of paint is drawn through to reveal colours underneath? A. Scrape back. That's because I had crepe paper going around my head for some reason. Number B, sgraffitio. No, I can't get number C out of my head. C, etching, or D, ruining it. Can't say that. Number 4, which artist created a style of art that captured an object from lots of angles at once? A. Andy Warhol. B. Picasso. C. Frida Kahlo. Or D. Jean-Michel Basquiat. I can't remember his last name now.
Basquiat.
That's the one. Mother. For God's sake. Number 5. At 12 frames per second, how many frames are there in a 70-second animation? Number 6. Which children's television presenter had to deny being Banksy?
We'll just say, Warren says which BBC children's television presenter. I have made a slight change to that. Please note. Taking the BBC out.
A. Neil Buchanan. B. Mr. Maker. C. Lindsay Russell. And D. Morph. Number 7. Where does the pigment in red carmine red come from? Number 8. What is the hidden shape in the FedEx logo? I zoned out with that one, I know the answer. Number 9. What is this type of street art called? A. Lion art. B. Rhino art. C. Gorilla art.
Gorilla?
What?
Gorilla.
How's that say gorilla?
Because it does.
Okay then. Or D. Zebra art. And number 10, what 2 words do the initial letters of these 6 company logos make?
Right. And it's yours again now,
It's
actually.
me again.
Oh, wow.
That was really bad times.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh.
Right.
We should really have just alternated no matter what, really.
We should have done, but we're not.
So rude. I'm having a quick drink.
Okay. While you are. Dead Man's Fingers Raspberry Rum.
Bought by me.
It's yum. It was bought for you.
It's very
But it was bought by...
For a minute, because I want to have a wee pocket.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Go and have a break. You deserve it. They can go and have a break, because I don't get a break this week. We did get a break.
Alright, have a quick break. It's not going to be long, though.
Go wander off.
Hurry up.
Reading cards, paying,
Yeah, don't forget to
Donate.
donate. I was just going to show you what Selena just sent me,
Why do you keep wiping it up there?
because that's where the camera for the sensor is.
Oh, okay then.
Bottom one. Or bottom 2.
Yeah.
we're now at £250.
£250?
£250.
Oh my god, you wonderful, wonderful people.
Keep it going. Let's try and double it.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be amazing.
I'm really impressed we got to 250. I know there is at least another 20 quid to go onto that.
If you haven't donated, just put a quid in.
Yeah. Minimum.
As a bare minimum, £1 per person in your team
Yeah.
in the pot.
That's what you would do for a normal quiz night. So,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah,
cough up.
cough up.
Not directly at us. Don't want
No.
Corona.
COVID.
To be all
Put your
Bob
mask
Geldof
on
about
first,
it,
then
give
cough
us your money.
up. Just want your money.
Do we want to chuck our half-time scores up?
Yeah, go on.
So we have some half-time scores?
Half-time scores,
How
half-time break.
Okay, why can I...
Because it's coming up mine.
Oh, it's coming out yours. I can hear it from
Because it's
somewhere.
quite loud.
I'll take that off for a minute. Yeah, half-time scores. Who's done what? Who scored what? If we can see a per score round, that would be really cool. Because then I can let people know who did the rounds.
But
well, people
add it up
done
as well, because we can't be bothered.
Yeah, because we can't add up.
Even though Mum's got a calculator function on the laptop.
No. But yeah,
Also, can we talk about how cool Warren is? We
well,
were,
it's really cool.
we
Isn't it?
were all agreeing we really want to be in his art lessons.
He's a nice guy. He's a thoroughly nice chap. Likes a cider. There we go.
Random fact.
Random fact for
Do you
you.
want to
Yeah.
give a random fact about the other lot?
Do I want to give a random fact about the other lot?
Yeah, Julian. Go.
See, I don't know
Would have been
Julian
easy
terribly well.
to work backwards, wouldn't it?
Julian is managing director of a personal protection company.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Andy lives sometimes in Whitecroft and sometimes just round the corner from my mum,
Oh, does he know?
Swanley Village.
And John Chef.
John Chef likes his rum.
We know that. I think pretty much everyone remembers his leaving day.
Me and John Chef like a rum. I still think one of the funniest ones was John.
Can I quickly... Rachel and... There we go. It's like Rachel and Nigel's team, can we have a point per theme? But just given it, so...
Yeah.
Don't worry.
8, 5, 1, 6.
10 on round 1. Weight cleans.
Very good. 8, 5, 8. Looks like Andy's was the harder round there. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, because Julian was
Round 2.
2, but it was 21 points for Julian's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monopoly was a hard round.
Yeah. Spraying the coke. No,
Just made a roll or
the
two.
funniest one was John had been to do a little bit of shopping for the kitchen and turned up with this bottle of rum bullion that neither of us had ever heard of at the time.
Oh, I
Saw
know
this in
story.
Morrison's. We finished it that night. We drank quite a lot of that. It was lovely. We were flogging it as well, but we did drink quite a lot of it. Oh dear. So the rock and roll round was hard, and the
32 for Cal.
what's your individuals, Kath?
Yeah.
Give me your
For
individuals.
once, we actually want your individual scores.
Debs and Rich got 10 out of 21 on
Wow.
rock and roll round.
Hey, rock and rollers.
Yeah. You're playing with Sophie via Zoom. Who's Sophie?
Hello, Sophie.
Hello, Sophie.
You weren't mentioned at the beginning.
Who's Sophie? I don't know Sophie. Who's Sophie? Do I know Sophie?
Just drink your drink. John and Hazel, points per round. Come on.
I'm assuming you got 10 out of 10 on your round, John.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Hazel got 10 out of 10 on your round, John. Fee. Yes, I don't know who that is. Who's Sophie? Can I join your Zoom chat, Kath? Who's Fee? I don't know who that is. I'm confused. Are we all back from having wheeze and getting more drinks and things like that? I think most people are doing it, close to a kitchen and anything. You've got a very little red nose there.
I know.
What, we in the kitchen? That's what faulty.
Don't wee in the kitchen, no.
Fine, Wayne. Come on. Lee, get out the kitchen sink.
8,
Go upstairs
13,
and do it.
10, and 7. 13 on the rock and roll round is very, very good, I think. I thought that was a really hard round.
That was really difficult.
That was a
I
really
didn't
hard
get
round. Right, let's bring that back up.
Actually, I might have been able to have a guess at Jimi Hendrix's band. And that's about it.
Mr. Angie Zoom, it's Facebook Messenger. Slight difference.
Lee got 7 on the rock and roll round.
Did he now?
He did.
Mm.
If we had Cass
11 on the
11.
rock and roll round.
What did I
Even
say?
7.
Oh, read one before.
6
We
on the Monopolies.
We still haven't had a Kath and John Hazel points per round yet.
If we could, that would be lovely.
Please.
Just and
Selena.
Selena.
Yeah.
Selena, I'm assuming you're still watching Selena.
And look at message. If you haven't already.
She's looked at the message.
Look to the message.
I will do everything I can to make it happen.
Yay.
You're a lovely, lovely person. I'm assuming you're still watching. Right. I think we should probably crack on with the next one, don't you?
Yes.
Because we've got a lot to get through tonight.
Yes.
We're already running.
9:30.
Yeah. We normally finish about this sort of time. Ready to continue? Here we go.
Famous Simons.
It's Famous Simons. We're doing Famous Simons. I'm not
Fading
doing.
across.
I'm not fading anything across.
Good.
Apart from anything else, I need that one collected, not that one. We're doing Famous Simons. You're doing Famous
I'm
Simons.
doing
Why are we doing Famous Simons?
Because it was Simon's birthday last Saturday.
It was Simon's 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Simon.
Woo.
Right, go.
Number 1. Which Simon is an actor, comedian, screenwriter and producer regularly seen with Nick Frost? That should be giveaway.
Easy, easy, easy. 4, 6, 3 and 9. How did you only get 9 on your round?
Perhaps it was Hazel that answered it, not
I
Joel.
suspect it might have been.
Okay, I've got 10 on rock round.
Right, that's good. It's at 21, so it's only half, but it's still good. Good skills. Good skills.
Number 1, which Simon is an actor, comedian, screenwriter and producer regularly seen with Nick Frost? Number 2, which Simon is best known as the principal conductor of the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra?
He's now also the musical director of the London Symphony Orchestra.
Is he now?
Yes.
What's the difference between a Philharmonic and a symphony?
Do you know, actually, I don't know. It's probably the number of instruments in it, I guess.
One's run by Phil and one was run by
Simon. Symphonic. Yeah. The LSO, of course, are based at the Barbican.
Are they now?
Yes.
Never knew that.
But I used to work.
I know that.
Yes.
Number 2, which Simon is best known as the principal conductor of the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra? Number 3, which Simon is best known for his appearances for Liverpool FC and the Belgian national team?
If Payner's playing and keeping quiet, I think he might have got that one very quickly.
Did you just spill some?
No, I didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't.
Number 3, which Simon is best known for his appearances for Liverpool FC and the Belgium national team?
When's Simon gonna go? Me.
Whenever he wants, he can claim whichever one he wants. Which Simon is a musician, singer, songwriter and lyricist, best known for the lead singer and lyricist of a massive 80s band?
Massive.
Was that a clue?
No.
Accent.
No.
Okay.
No. You read it again?
Number 4. Which Simon is a musician, singer, songwriter and lyricist, best known as the lead singer and lyricist of a massive 80s band? Number 5. Which Simon was MP for Bermondsey?
Bermondsey.
Ah, okay. What? Hey, I'm doing it for Selena. She likes my pronunciations. Thank you. Was she here for Love Bruv? I've
Probably
got
not.
distracted halfway through. Like,
We just carry on with the question.
and Old Southwark.
Southwark.
Yeah, whatever. As well as being the deputy leader of the Lib Dems.
So what are the two places?
Bermondsey
Bermondsey.
and Old Southwark.
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 Loughborough. That's going to live on. You don't have any of them with Tony, do you? Your mispronunciations.
Not very often, no. No.
I saw some,
Usually because he comes to me before the round going, how do you pronounce that one?
or in the middle of the round.
Yeah. How do you pronounce that one?
I can't really get away with that on here. Because, you know,
Camera. Mike.
like... Number 6. Which Simon was a presenter of the world's longest running TV show?
Children's TV show.
Children's TV show, and had a golden retriever. I saw someone's comment the other day on the Facebook page about has man's retired or something like that.
Yes.
Man's left.
That's Bubbles. Ask me that.
I couldn't remember who it was.
Bubs.
Me.
Read it again.
Number 6. Which Simon was presenter of the world's longest children's
Longest running.
TV show and had a golden retriever?
I just want to say, you guys passed our English exam.
Oh yeah!
That was the thing from this week, wasn't it?
I did my English resits in November and I got a grade 4, which is a C, which means I actually passed. I don't have to do English anymore. Woo!
But you could carry on doing it and see if you can get even higher score.
You don't do English. You can see.
Don't do it English.
Don't do English.
None of English.
I mean, not English.
No.
Read.
Anyway.
Red.
Speak.
Spoke.
Get on with it. Trying to be quicker here.
Number 7. Which Simon is an entrepreneur, artist, manager, and film and television producer? He is best known for being the creator of Pop Idol. Is that what you? No, you were watching Top of the Pops earlier. You're not going to let me repeat that one?
No,
Okay.
it's up there too long.
Number 8. Which Simon is an English actor, writer, theatre and opera director, best known for going to 3 weddings and, in particular, 1 funeral. What are you doing?
I was looking for something. Can't
Okay.
find it.
Oh, I know exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to throw it away.
What am I looking for?
The envelope.
That says send help.
Yeah.
Read that one again.
Number 8. Which Simon is an English actor, writer, theatre and opera director, best known for going to 3 weddings and, in particular, 1 funeral. Number 9. Which Simon is an English radio presenter and author who worked for the BBC Radio since 1982.
Who has worked?
Whatever.
I'm not really keeping track because Gin, but I've definitely got at least 3 right.
Woo!
So far.
Yes, Lena.
Yay! More than me.
Number
Rob.
9. Which Simon is an English radio presenter and author who has worked for BBC Radio since 1982. And number 10. Which Simon has a
No.
is a historian, perhaps best known for writing and hosting the 15-part BBC television documentary series, A History of Britain.
If you
Honey's
could-
trying to get attention.
If you could read that one more time, we can move on to the next round.
Number 10. Which Simon is a historian, perhaps best known for writing and hosting the 15-part BBC television documentary series, A History of Britain.
Right,
Who are we over to
moving
now?
swiftly on.
Oh, we're over to that one.
We're over to this one. This is our lovely Selena Reid, who is big part of the Living Collections team over at Slimbridge, and she has a wonderful round on nature for you all.
And is currently in the chat, drunk on gin.
Yeah, good on you, go. See you in a minute.
Hello everyone. Mike has asked me to do a round for you all, and given that the only thing I really know anything about is animals, here is your slightly obscure animal round. Question number 1. How many ants are there to every human on Earth? Question number 2. What body part is this and who does it belong to? Question number 3. How many hearts does an octopus have? Question number 4. What colour is a polar bear's fur? Question number 5. What is this? Question number 6. What name is given to a baby puffin? Question number 7. What body part is this and who does it belong to? Question number 8. To what group of animals does a murder refer? Question number 9. What is this? Question number 10. What is a puggle?
Selena! Oh, God.
Shall I tell them what I
No.
messaged Selena about question number 2?
I can't remember what you messaged her.
Um, so when I first looked at it, I was in the middle of playing COD and only looked at the first couple of questions. I got as far as the second one, messaged Selena and said, if the answer to that isn't penis, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Let's run through those again for you very quickly. How many ants are there to every human on Earth? I have to say, I got to the other what body part is this, and it was even worse. But there we go. How many ants are there to every human on Earth? What body part is this, and who does it belong to? I haven't included the picture again.
You all know what it looks like.
You all know what it looks like. Question number 3. How many hearts does an octopus have? Regular players of the quiz should know this. It's been in the quiz. Question number 4. What colour is a polar bear's fur? Again, it's been in the quiz before. Should know it if you've done it regularly. Hey, Pippa's here. Hello, Pippa. What is this? Again, was picture of something. You have to work out what it was. I can't remember what that was, that one. Question number 6. What name is given to a baby puffin? Question number 7. What body part is this and who does it belong to? Not saying anything on that. Bullsack. Question number 8. What? I've lost it. I've got coughs coming now. Question number 8. To what group of animals does a murder refer? Question number 9. What is this? Was a type of animal.
Oh, yeah.
And question number 10. What is a puggle? And I have included other than a mixed breed of dog.
Oh.
If you cross a pug with a beagle, you get a puggle. But other than that, in nature, what is a
Cross
puggle?
a pug and a beagle, you get a genetic mess.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Yeah. There we go.
Health disaster and a very long
What's
vet
next?
bill.
Round 8's next, isn't it?
Oh, round 8.
Quantum. We're going over to the professor.
Oh, God.
Enjoy this one, because I did.
Hello, Professor Bertie Oneglass here. So I've had a request from a very good friend of a neighbour with regards to a quiz that they're doing. So wanted me to put a round together. So thought, because it's for charity, apparently, so wanted to make it nice and easy. So I've done it on quantum, which, yes, so every question will relate to something to do with quantum. Don't worry though, it won't just be quantum mechanics and whatnot. There will be some of your popular culture in there as well. For something you might have seen at the theatre or whatnot. So here we go. I put this all together myself, obviously. I didn't get my assistant to do it. So here we go. Your quantum round. Question 1. What does the word quantum translate to in the English language? Don't worry, there are options for you. So question 1, what does the word quantum translate to in the English language? Is it A, quintessence, B, quantity, C, quantize, or D, quintillion? So I'll just give you those answers again. A, quintessence, B, quantity, C, quantize, or D, quintillion. So if you could write down your answer, that would be lovely. And then for a bonus point, what is the origin language of the word quantum? Yes, so that's for your bonus point there. What is the origin language of the word quantum? Very good. Well done. So on to question 2. On the 21st of June 1994, or the 26th of March 1989, if you lived across the Atlantic at the time, the television series Quantum Leap first aired. The main protagonist was a Dr. Samuel Beckett, but what was the name of his wife? I'll give you that question once more. Essentially, this is regarding the television series Quantum Leap. The main protagonist was a Dr. Samuel Beckett, but what was the name of his wife? Your options are as follows. A, Verbena Sue, B, Katie May, C, Bethany Joy, D, Donna Elise. So I'll give you those once more. Was it A, Verbena Sue, B, Katie May, C, Bethany Joy, or D, Donna Elise? And it's Samuel Beckett's wife from Quantum Leap. Give you a moment. Excellent. So on to question 3. In 1926, Erwin Schrödinger made his famous wave equation theory discovery. But in which year did he first propose his potentially more famous cat in a box experiment as an explanation? So this is question 3. In 1926, Erwin Schrödinger made his famous wave equation theory discovery. But in which year did he first propose his famous cat in a box experiment as an explanation? Your options are as follows. A, 1927, B, 1929, C, 1935, or D, 1939. I shall give you those options again. A, 1927, B, 1929, C, 1935, or D, 1939. Just give you a moment to write that down. Now, on to question 4. This is another popular culture question, so you should all enjoy this immensely. Quantum of Solace was a Bond movie starring Daniel Craig as the famous 00 agent. But which actor played the main antagonist, whose name was Dominic Green? I should give you a question once more. Quantum of Solace was a Bond movie starring Daniel Craig as the famous 00 agent. But which actor played the main antagonist named Dominic Green? Your options are as follows. A, Mark Wakeling, B, Brandon O'Hear, C, Matthew Ulmerich, or D, Neil Jackson. So I should give you those again. A, Mark Wakeling, B, Brendan O'Shea, C, Matthew Ulmerich, or D, Neil Jackson. And again, I should just give you a moment to write down your answer. Wonderful. So move on to question 5. Question 5. In 1908, Herman Minkowski, obviously I wrote these questions, I know exactly what I'm reading here. Question 5. In 1908, Herman Minkowski presented a paper consolidating what as the 4th dimension? So question 5. In 1908, Herman Minkowski presented a paper consolidating what as the 4th dimension? Was it A, linear space, B, gravity, C, time, or D, atoms? I should give you your options again. A is linear space, B, gravity, C, time, and D is atoms. Again, I should give you a moment just to write down your answer. And we should move on to question 6. In the Avengers movie called Endgame, Scott Lang was trapped in the quantum realm for 5 years. But how long did he say had passed from his perspective? So this is question 6. In the Avengers movie called Endgame, Scott Lang was trapped in the quantum realm for 5 years. But how long did he say had passed from his perspective? Your options are A, 5 hours, B, 5 minutes, C, 24 hours, or D, 5 weeks? Now I shall give you the options again. E, A, not E, A, let's get that correct, 5 hours. B, 5 minutes. C, 24 hours. Or D, 5 weeks. Again, just a moment there for you to note your answer down. Excellent. And then we shall move on to question 7. And question 7, when theorizing within quantum mechanics, we mostly refer to what? Okay, question 7, when theorizing within quantum mechanics, we mostly refer to what? And your options are A, Klein particles, B, wave theory, C, eddy currents, or D, R keys. I'll give you those options again. A, Klein particles, B, wave theory, C, eddy currents, or D, R keys. And to make the rest of the round nice and comfortable for everyone even, the rest are on popular culture, so I'm sure you'll be pleased with that. So move on to question 8. In a movie called The One, the actor Jet Li crossed multiverses on a killing spree. But which actor played the enigmatic multiverse agent trying to stop him? So this is question 8. In a movie called The One, the actor Jet Li crossed multiverses on a killing spree. But which actor played the enigmatic multiverse agent trying to stop him? Your options are A, Gerard Butler, B, Liam Neeson, C, Rowan Atkinson, or D, Jason Statham. I'll give you those once more. A, Gerard Butler, B, Liam Neeson, C, Rowan Atkinson, or D, Jason Statham. Your moment there to write that down. Yeah, and then we should move on to question 9. So question 9, in the 1998 movie Sliding Doors, the main character is caught in a quantum paradox. But which actress played the starring role? So question 9, in the 1998 movie Sliding Doors, the main character is caught in a quantum paradox. But which actress played the starring role? Was it A, Sandra Bullock, B, Jennifer Aniston, C, Zara Turner, or D, Gwyneth Paltrow? I'll give you those options again, obviously. A, Sandra Bullock, B, Jennifer Aniston, C, Zara Turner, or D, Gwyneth Paltrow? And finally, on to question 10. So question 10, in the 90s television series Sliders, a young physics student learns how to cross to alternative realities and takes his entourage with him. But can you name his professor and mentor in the series? So I'm not looking for the actor, I'm looking for the character's name. I shall read it once more for you. Question 10. In the 90s television series Sliders, a young physics student learns how to cross to alternative realities and takes his entourage with him. But can you name his professor and mentor in the series? Again, not the actor, we want the character's name. Your options are as follows. A. Maximilian Arturo. B. Bertrand Geischen. C. Quentin Fanaus. Or D. Jontro Paris. And I shall give you the options once more. A. Maximilian, well, I will start that again, I apologize. A. Maximilian Arturo. B. Bertrand Geischen. C. Quentin Fanaus. And finally D. Jontro Paris. And that concludes the question in your quantum round. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least stayed awake. And I hope that whatever happens, lots and lots of money is raised for this wonderful charity.
Thank you, Lee.
Hey, that's Professor Wineglass.
Bertie Wineglass, yes.
Bertie Wineglass.
Not Albert Einstein, certainly. I'm not going to bother recapping that because you had the questions on the screen at the time we were doing them. And it's also quite long.
It's also very long.
Also very difficult to read some of it. Lee, you're a genius.
Bertie Wineglass.
Sorry, Professor Bertie Wineglass. Love you so much, man. Right, we will move on and we will get to our Irish music round. This is the one that has been kept a surprise from Holly.
Hence this face, because I have no idea who it is.
Let's just make sure that we've got the right one queued up there.
I've just been guessing and throwing out names. Need to hire proof. Spirits, more like. We'll do the answers after this round.
Great. Yeah, answers are coming after the next round. We'll do
This is the last round.
all the ones we haven't done so far, 5 of them. And we will try and rattle through them a little bit. Right. Look at the camera.
I have no idea who it is.
Look at the camera.
Looking at the camera.
And say...
I'm not saying it, you say it.
Right, you look at the camera.
Yes.
I'm going to hand over to Scott McCain.
I told you.
Hello, boys and girls. I've got a few questions for you. The topic is going to be Irish music. Right, I'll tell you what I've got that. Question number 1. This wonderful little drum is a traditional Irish drum made out of goatskin and wood. And it's so the word is a bowron. Okay, so this is a bowron. Some people pronounce it boran, but traditionally called a bowron, which is a Gaelic Irish word. The question is, how do you spell bowron? Okay, question number 2. Along the Irish theme. Nice easy one now. What was the name of the brother in The Cause? Irish band back in the 90s and noughties. Irish band called The Cause. What was the brother? Question number 3. Which Irish instrument is found on the euro coin? So on the Irish euro coin, what Irish instrument is found? Number 4. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came are the opening lyrics from what song? don't know how Mike could play this, but maybe 1 point for song, 1 point for artist. Let's go for it. Let's go crazy. It's 2021. Right, number 5. Which Irish musician's silhouette was used for the artist icon on the Apple Music app? So which Irish musician's silhouette was used for the artist's icon within the Apple Music app? I nearly read the answer then.
Right, I'll come back. We'll do that one again because I know everybody's having trouble with that.
Yeah, even me, and I'm sat right here. I can hear it, but the video's awful.
I'll wait for it to all come back to me. And what are you doing online at the moment, Trace?
Nothing.
Okay,
On your phone?
Playing a game.
shouldn't affect it. It's not even coming back to me at the moment, is it?
No, not yet. Do you want to listen to where it's at for me?
Refresh it. Come out, and go back in again.
There we go.
We're back.
That was just me pausing it.
That was you pausing it. We're back. Can you? We all? Is the feed calmed down again now? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Might as well cut back to you already.
We already have.
This isn't good.
It's because it's late. I don't know how was that looking on there? Is it?
That's moving perfectly fine.
Are we all okay? We're all back. I'm back to
Can't
back to
do
me.
yourself. No, we've got to do Scott.
We got to do Scott.
We've got to do Scott.
If I do anything, I'll just restart the whole thing and you can join again. But can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything okay? Is the feed calmed down again now?
What did I just do to him? That's your question.
Yeah. That's not going to be hard. The answer's always going to be hit me. Talk to me, people. I don't know if you can hear me or see me.
Sorted now, I think.
Are we back? We okay?
Seems Betty.
He's fine here. You're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We shall try Scott again. Okay. Hopefully it was just a temporary glitch.
Hello boys and girls, I've got a few questions for you. The topic is going to be Irish music. Right, I'll tell you what, I've got that. Question number 1. This wonderful little drum is a traditional Irish drum made out of goatskin and wood. And it's so the word is a bowron. Okay, so this is a bowron. Some people pronounce it baran, but traditionally called a bowron, which is a Gaelic Irish word. The question is, how do you spell bowron? Okay, question number 2. Along the Irish theme. Nice easy one now. What was the name of the brother in The Cause? Irish band back in the 90s and noughties. Irish band called The Cause. What was the brother? Question number 3. Which Irish instrument is found on the euro coin? So on the Irish euro coin, what Irish instrument is found? Number 4. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came are the opening lyrics from what song?
Okay, that doesn't look like that's working. I don't know quite why. My Scott's video should be any different to anything else.
I think it's as bad. It's just starting to slow.
That's really annoying. I don't know why it's doing it either.
Oh, bear with.
It's working alright on.
On everything else.
You turned it off, but it was working alright, yeah.
It wasn't on Holly's
It
phone.
was starting to lag.
So,
Unless they've just said it's fine.
yeah,
No, it's working. It might have just been my phone.
possible. I'm going to try that and see if it makes it any better anyway. We'll have one last go. If it don't work, we'll just read the questions out.
Please work.
Hello, boys and girls. I've got a few questions for you. The topic is going to be Irish music. Right, I'll tell you what I've got that. Question number 1. This wonderful little drum is a traditional Irish drum made out of goatskin and wood. And it's so the word is a bowron. Okay, so this is a bowron. Some people pronounce it boran, but traditionally called a bowron, which is a Gaelic Irish word. The question is, how do you spell bowron? Okay, question number 2. Along the Irish theme. Nice easy one now. What was the name of the brother in The Cause? Irish band back in the 90s and noughties. Irish band called The Cause. What was the brother? Question number 3. Which Irish instrument is found on the euro coin? So on the Irish euro coin, what Irish instrument is found? Number 4. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came are the opening lyrics from what song? I don't know how Mike could play this, but maybe 1 point for song, 1 point for artist. Let's go for it. Let's go crazy. It's 2021. Right, number 5. Which Irish musician's silhouette was used for the artist icon on the Apple Music app? So which Irish musician's silhouette was used for the artist's icon within the Apple Music app? I nearly read the answer then. Question number 6. The 4-string tenor banjo is widely accepted within Irish music, but I want to know where the banjo originated. Question number 7. What is the difference between the fiddle and the violin? Question number 8. Sinead O'Connor had a smash hit with Nothing Compares to You. Who wrote that song? Question number 9. Some of you may have played this instrument in your youth. How many finger holes does a penny whistle have? How many finger holes does a penny whistle have? So the bits that you put your fingers on. And number 10, bit of a left field on this one. On Spotify, what song by an Irish artist has the most streams to date? On Spotify, which song by an Irish artist has the most streams? Again, maybe 2 plus B, maybe 1 point for song, 1 point for artist. I don't know the rules, but I'm just going to throw them out there. So maybe 12 points up for grabs. Good luck. Hello, boys and girls.
Ah, I pressed the wrong thing then, didn't I? Right. Run through those again very quickly. I know we're having a few problems there.
There you go.
Donate to 10 the last bit. Oh, you did.
I
I'll
was
let you off.
messenger.
I'll let you off. I'll let you off. Donate
I was
again.
like, hi, Alex.
Question number 1. How is the name of the traditional Irish drum pronounced bodhrán actually spelled? Yeah, but you couldn't watch it back, Alex. So it's absolutely acceptable to go and watch it from the beginning. How is the name of the traditional Irish drum pronounced bodhrán actually spelled? Question number 2. What's the name of the brother in the cause? Question number 3. Which Irish instrument is found on the €1 coin?
Do you want me to take over while you do that?
Hey, where did we go? No, I'm alright, thanks.
Okay.
Days When the Rain Came are the opening lyrics from what song and who was the original artist? 2 points. Which Irish musician's silhouette was used as the artist icon on Apple Music? Number 6. So we can't verbally abuse you in real time. You can always verbally abuse me anytime you want, Alex. Where did the banjo originate? Number 7. What is the physical difference between a fiddle and a violin? Number 8. Sinead O'Connor had a hit with Nothing Compared to You, but who wrote the song? How many finger holes does a Irish penny whistle have? Traditional Irish penny whistle. And number 10. On Spotify, what song by which Irish artist has the most streams? Again, 2 points available. Right, it is time for answers.
Ooh, that's round 5.
It's getting on.
It is getting on.
So I think
We're slowing down. Computer's slowing down.
I'm going to skip some of the video answers because some of them are quite long. Particularly Warren's. So we shall batter straight through this, I think. Okay.
Please.
Do you want to do this one?
No, I don't particularly care.
Okay. What colour do blue
Suppose I
and
should,
red
'cause
paints
I,
mix to make?
Did the questions. You already said the question. Just. Alright, he does it quicker, you do it then.
We should do some, so anyway, go on, crack on.
Purple. Number 2, which painting is this very famous smile from? So it's the Mona Lisa. Number 3, what is the technique called when a layer of paint is drawn through to reveal colours underneath? It is sgraffito.
Sgraffito, even.
Sgraffito. Number 4, which artist created a style of art that captured an object from lots of different angles at once? Picasso.
It's the Cubism art.
Number 5, at 12 frames per second, how many frames are there in 70-second animation? It says 840 frames. Number 6, which children's TV presenter had to deny being Banksy? It was Neil Buchanan. We've had that before.
We had it not long ago.
We all wanted it to be Morph. Number 7, where does the pigment in carmine red come from? It is beetles. I did know that.
Cochineal.
Bless
Cochineal
you.
beetles is what's used in food colouring as well.
Number 8, what is the hidden shape in the FedEx logo? It is an arrow between the E and the X. Number 9, what is this type of street art called? It is guerrilla art.
It's guerrilla as in warfare rather than guerrilla as in ape, which is why you question the spelling.
Number 10, what 2 words do the initial letters of these companies make? It is the end.
It was the end. Because you had... I've got to try and remember who was in the thing now.
Netflix and eBay were there.
Yeah.
I remember.
T was T-Mobile. H was Honda. E for eBay. E again for
I can rewind if you want me to.
the other one that was in it. I can't remember what it is. N for Netflix, D for Dunkin' Donuts. Whatever the other E was. Oh, Elise for sports company. Right. Famous Simons, Simeones. Which Simon is an actor, comedian, screenwriter, producer, regularly seen with Nick Frost? It is Simon Pegg. Which Simon is best known as the principal conductor of the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra? Simon Rattle. Which Simon is best known for his appearances for Liverpool FC and the Belgian national team? Simon Mignolet. Thank you, Alistair. Which Simon is a musician, singer, songwriter and lyricist best known as the lead singer and lyricist from a massive 80s band? Simon Le Bon of Duran Duran. Which Simon was MP for Bermondsey and Old Southwark, as well as being the deputy leader of the Lib Dems? Simon Hughes.
Southwark.
Which Simon was a presenter of the world's longest running children's TV show and had a golden retriever? The golden retriever was Goldie. Simon Groom.
Blue Peter.
Blue Peter, yes, obviously. Which Simon is an entrepreneur, artist, manager, film and television producer, is best known for being the creator of Pop Idol and all the other idols? Simon Fuller, who was also manager of the Spice Girls. Which Simon is an English actor, writer, theatre and opera director, best known for going to 3 weddings and in particular 1 funeral? He was the dead body in 4 weddings and a funeral, so therefore didn't make it to the 4th wedding. It was Simon Callow. That was filmed just around the corner from where we used to live, as Joe and Jack will know. Which Simon is an English radio presenter and author who has worked for BBC Radio since 1982? Simon Mayo. Which Simon is a historian, perhaps best known for writing and hosting the 15-part BBC television documentary series A History of Britain? Simon Sharma. I think we'll go to...
Professor.
No, we're going to Selena because her one is nice and quick. She does rattle through these quickly.
And there's pictures, so you need to see it.
Okay. Answer number 1. There are 1 million ants to every human on Earth. Answer number 2. It's a tongue and it's a giraffe. Answer number 3. An octopus has 3 hearts. Answer number 4. A polar bear's fur is in fact transparent. Answer number 5. It's a naked mole rat. Answer number 6. A baby puffin is called a puffling. Aww. Answer number 7. It's a nose. And it's a proboscis monkey. What did you think it was? Answer number 8. It's a murder of crows. Answer number 9. It's an eye. Answer number 10. A puggle is a baby duck-billed platypus. Good night, everyone.
All right, we're back again.
I'm still number 8, so I'm going to carry on watching this.
I'm sorry, but I'll rattle through these quickly while you're doing that then, shall I? How many ants are there to every human? It was 1 million. What body part is this and who does it belong to? It's a giraffe's tongue. Yeah. She knew what she was doing there.
Oh, she fully knew what she was
How
doing.
many hearts does an octopus have? It was 3. What colour is a polar bear's fur? Is it transparent? It's the clear rods so they get the sunlight down to the skin, which is black. What is this? It was a naked mole rat. The name given to a baby puffin is a puffling.
It's adorable.
Which is a lovely little name. A puffin's lovely anyway. What body part is this and who does it belong to? You are filthy, Selena. It's a proboscis monkey nose.
She knew what she was doing.
Yes.
With all intention.
To what group of animals does a murder refer? There's crows. What is this? It was an eye. And what is a puggle? It's a baby duck-billed platypus.
Adorable. That's what it is.
Yes, it certainly is. Quantum one. I can't think how long the video was.
Probably longer than.
I think it was quite long. So we will skip that, but we will go to Scott for the final one.
I swear Andy keeps swapping between Facebook and YouTube. Started off on Facebook, then he was on YouTube, now he's on Facebook again.
I don't remember him being. Oh, might have been. Quantum. The good professor asked us, what does the word quantum translate to in English? And the bonus was, what language does quantum come from? Quantity was the answer, B. And Latin was the bonus. In Quantum Leap, what was the name of Dr. Samuel Beckett's wife? It was Donna Elise.
And yes, he does know he got one of them.
Yeah, I'm well aware that I wrote the wrong one for one of them. In which year did Schrödinger first explain his cat in a box theory? It was 1935.
Cat in a box, turn liquid.
Hey?
Put cat in any sort of space and it just melds into it.
No, that's
Cat's
not what
liquid.
the theory is.
Yeah.
Which actor played Dominic Green in Quantum of Solace? It was Matthew Amalric. Amalric. Even Amalric. In 1908, Herman Minkowski, I believe it's pronounced Professor, presented a paper consolidating what as the fourth dimension. It is time, to create the thing called space-time. In Avengers Endgame, how long did Scott Lang say he had passed? From his perspective, it was 5 hours.
Oh, that last mouthful was really alcoholic.
When theorising within quantum mechanics, what do we mostly refer to? It is wave theory. The good professor did kind of give that one away a little bit earlier on as well, if you're listening. Number 8, in the film The One, who played the multiverse agent? Jason Statham. In the 1998 movie Sliding Doors, who played the starring role? It was Gwyneth Paltrow. In the 1990s television series Sliders, what was the name of the professor and mentor? It was Maximilian Arturo. And for the Irish music, we will go over to Scott. Let's turn that one off, turn that one on, and fade.
Dear Holly, happy birthday to you. I whistled because I'm not a singer, but happy birthday, Holly. You're a bloody lovely person.
She wasn't expecting that. She's just sitting there arguing with me about putting a headpiece in.
Because it wasn't ready yet.
Yeah. Didn't want you to miss it though, did I? So we should wait for Holly to catch up with that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Right, Scott's answers.
It's time for the answers. Drum rolls. So, question number 1. So this instrument here is a bowron. And you spell baron, B-O-D-H-R-A-N. B-O-D-H-R-A-N. Fair play if you got that right. Question number 2. What was the name of the brother in the cause? That is Jim Core. Jim Core. He's got some quite weird political views actually, so yeah. Maybe avoid that weird man, but his name is Jim Core. Number 3, which Irish instrument is found on the Irish euro coin? That is the harp. You probably would have guessed that one, the harp. Number 4, Hey Where Did We Go? Days When the Rains Came. That is Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Van the Man. Number 5, Which Irish musician's silhouette was used as the artist's icon on the Apple Music app? That is Bono. Bono. Number 6. The 4-string tenor banjo is now widely accepted in Irish traditional music, but where does the banjo originate? The banjo is originally from Africa. Number 7. What is the difference between a violin and a fiddle? Bit of a naughty one. There is no difference between a violin and a fiddle. If you put the way you play it, I guess you get a point, but also if you put there is no difference, that's a point. So no physical difference. Number 8. Sinead O'Connor had a smash hit with Nothing Compares to You. Who wrote that song? That was Prince. Yeah. That old famous Irish musician Prince. Well, Sinead O'Connor was Irish. Right, number 9. How many finger holes does an Irish tin whistle have? I've usually got one knocking around. Oh, bear with me. No. I haven't got one knocking around, but it's 6. The answer is 6. 6 holes, 3 top fingers, 3 on bottom. So 6 holes for the fingers. And number 10, on Spotify, what song by an Irish artist has the most streams to date? A bit of a random one, this, but I guess because it's a modern platform. It was Hosier, Take Me to Church. Hosier, Take Me to Church. So those are your answers for Irish music. And I hope you're having a lovely quiz.
I may have made Holly cry with that happy birthday. Anyway, we'll run through those very, very quickly. How is the traditional Irish drum pronounced bodhran actually spelled? It is Bodhran, and I hate you, Scott, for saying H. Thank you very much.
I don't.
What's the name of the brother in the chords? It was Jim Corr. Which Irish instruments found on the €1 coin? It is a harp. Hey, where did we go? Days When the Rain Came are the opening lyrics from what song, and who was the original artist? It was Brown Eyed Girl and Van Morrison.
You've seen it. I'm waiting for a reply. Message him saying thank you.
Which Irish musician's silhouette was used as the artist icon on Apple Music? It could only be Bono, couldn't it? Where did the banjo originate? It originates in Africa. What's the physical difference between a fiddle and a violin? There isn't one. Notice my question was physical difference. So we're not having any of this, the way they're played. There's no difference between a fiddle and a violin. Ha. Sinead O'Connor had a hit, Nothing Compares to You. Who wrote the song? It was Prince. How many finger holes does a penny whistle have? 6. On Spotify, what song by which artist has the most streams? It's Take Me to Church by Hosier. And that, my dear friends, is the end of the quiz. Thank you all very, very much for playing. I'm just in the middle of trying to do that. Done that. I didn't want to refresh it, you stupid thing. Use other payment. Because my mother hasn't told me how much there, but amount in 20 quid. My mother gave me some money to...
Put your points per round.
Can you put your points per round in? Can you give us a total score? And then we will give you an update on how much we've raised so far. Oh, well, I've just had more money to it, so... Oh, okay. Done.
Yeah, last chance to quickly... Well, that's not your last chance. Last chance.
No, I will leave the link up for a couple of days at least. Richard's managed a grand total of 60 pints. That's impressive drinking.
And he's still
there was between 3 of them.
Sentence.
That's still 20 points. Pints each. Yeah, that's incredible. Nigel, 55.
Scott called you old, by the way. Hey? Scott called Dad old.
Yeah, she had a great day. Your old man's food.
You see what my reply was?
Yeah.
Paul got home for the last 2 rounds.
Yay.
Points per round. Come on.
Points per round, please.
Yes.
Are you making notes of these in there, by the way, wife?
I'm trying to, but I'm not adding up points per round.
No. Because we won't know because we haven't got them all. John Hazel 54. Joe and Jack 59. The Peaks and the Bates 55. I had to think of Rachel's name was there for a minute. It's been a long night. Mulcasters 60s. Yeah, I did. I think. No, I didn't. They haven't given me one yet. Oh, no, hang on. 53. You're good. No, okay, the Peaks and the 74 from the Mottram. There we go. Richard has hicked. Good wins 59. Kath, as Paul got home in time for the quiz, that means he's got to donate to the charity as well.
Minimum £1.
Minimum £10. I know how much he earns. I don't know how much he earns, but that's not the point.
Roughly.
Wakelings 64 all in. Meaton 76. Oh, well done, Andy. Yes, we have. Deb and Rich was...
We're one of the first ones.
60 points.
60 points. Hasn't seen it yet. If we're done.
I think that's most people. Thank you all so much. The total that I've got at the moment is £290. That will not be the total that they get, because I'm hoping some of you very kindly done it with gift aid. I know some have.
And hopefully the ones that
gift
have
aid means
money
they
kicking
get
around can add a bit more.
Yeah. Gift aid means they get 25% more than what you donated from the government, which is good. So if you donate £10, you click the gift aid thing, they actually get £12.50.
There, she isn't making points of individuals, so you'll have to look back.
Okie dokie.
Selena.
What was it out of? I don't know what it was out of. It was out of a huge number of points, though.
Mum gave up.
John's was...
At least 11, maybe 12.
John's was 10. I can't remember what...
I'll put my winnings in too, so you're getting winnings.
Just put Paul's wages from today in, okay? That'll do. Got at least 11, maybe 12. I'm hoping you got 10 out of 10 on your round, Selena.
I'll add another 10 to that then, shall I? Just because you love you.
Thank you all very much. We will be coming back with our normal...
kind of.
Quiz. We have decided we're going to be doing it once a fortnight when we come back.
Every other week.
Because it was beginning to take its toll on both of us to a certain extent, me particularly.
No, I wouldn't know.
Having to sit there and come up with 60 questions every week. For now at least, it will be back to 2 weeks. So...
Do we want your points? Who's first, second and third?
I'm assuming we're going to come back then, or we're going to go then?
No, we'll go that one.
Then. It was a long one. It was special because we've...
Rob Payne.
Payne just turned up.
He's just turned up with 64.
64? Rob, you need to put... Yeah, that was your donation to Forest Pulse, wasn't it?
Everybody's got to donate the amount of points they get.
Oh,
thank God I got none.
Well, it's unknown, so he gets
Infinite. Yeah. Rob, I think there's a penalty for only saying that you were playing right at the last thing. You need to put some more money in the pot.
Twice as much as you was going to put in, or have put in.
Forest Pulse are a lovely, lovely charity.
People.
They're lovely people
as well.
I didn't tell you what they do. Those that don't know, they are a local charity to us. They work with older disabled children and their families, and disabled young adult disabled. They get them doing all sorts of things that we take for granted. particularly things like art and music and things
Lots
like
of
that.
fun stuff.
But also help sort of move them into adult life. And they are an amazing charity, and they do a lot of very, very good work.
In pounds. It's your points in pounds. John, Chef and Hazel.
So yeah, they're a small charity. You know, they really are very much a local charity. They'll have been very heavily hit by the fact that there was no big events going on. I mean, we used to do the welly for them many years ago, and you know, we'd be looking at
a lot.
£1,000 for a weekend. They didn't get that this year. You know, this helps. This little quiz. You know, we've got £290 last time we looked. That helps. That goes a long way for them. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for donating.
And before you all disappear, third place, 72, is Lee and Jem. In second place, with 74, is Kath and her team. And in first place, with 76, is Mr. Adam Eaton.
Yeah, well done. We will come back on the Queenie, yeah. Queenie the stick insect. We will be back on January the 29th. We will have a fresh new quiz for you. It will be only 6 rounds long as normal rather than the monster that we've done this week. We shall see you all then. Till then, stay safe, look after each other.
Carry on. Come on.
No, because we're in lockdown now. God knows what it is.
No.
Stay at home. Stay the hell
Where's
at
the
home.
link? Facebook. Down there.
Yeah, there's a
YouTube up there.
Yeah.
On comments.
Alternatively, if you still can't find it, Kath, I shall send you the link directly.
Mum has shared the link, and it's on our Facebook page and group.
Yeah.
So,
if
you find it, find it.
If you're happy and you know it, donate to Forest Pulse. I love you all dearly, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye for now.